if you can't convince your AI agency clients to pay upfront, in this video, we're going to go over the exact step-by-step process to look at the psychology and reasoning behind why the consumers that you're speaking to don't believe you or aren't willing to pay for your services. And so first, we want to look at what allows someone to buy from you in the first place, right? And this goes with any kind of purchase beyond just agency services, right? In order for someone to buy something from you, one, there needs to be trust. They trust you and what you're presenting them, right? Two is logistical, right? They have cash liquid to be able to afford your services. They are legally able to do business and work with you, right? Legally, right? So these are logistical things, right? So more so they like spanning things that span the law and span like the affordability. And the third thing is education, is that beyond trust, they understand what you're talking about. They know what AI is, right? They're educated. You don't need to explain what AI is to them, right? So educate. So if you have trust built, the logistical things are handled, right? They have the money and they have the legal status to do business, and they understand, they have the educational IQ to understand what you're talking about, then that's where you'll be able to close the deal, right? So likely you're not able to get clients to pay up front currently is because your sales ability or your offer that you're selling does not have all these three things together, right? Someone has to trust you, have the logistics there, and be able to understand your offer, product or service to a certain degree to buy something from him, right? So first is trust, right? Is they have to trust you as a person, right? And you can't stutter over your words. You have to speak with confidence. And so this is going to come from sales ability, right? And some is going to be innate. Some things there's things that you're going to have to learn yourself. But trust is also built from evidence and proof, right? So trust in the process and in you will also come from, hey, do you have evidence or numbers backing the things that you're saying, right? Do you have case studies, testimonials, right? And if you can speak with confidence and you have the proof and evidence there to show for it, then they'll trust you. Okay, so trust is a huge factor. Is a lot of times if they might be able to afford what you do, they understand it, they're ready to go. But if they don't trust you, they're also not going to buy from you, right? So a lot of times it really comes down to this trust factor, right? The next thing that we want to pre-handle, even sometimes before we get to calls, is the logistics, right? Are you a business that's doing X amount per month that would actually allow you to afford our services, right? And so sometimes they still want to do it, they believe you, then we can handle the logistical objections that are easier to handle, right? Hey, offer a payment plan, right? If they can't pay $5K up front, split into 2 payments, right? Or have, Afterpay or some financing option, or have some sort of results-based guarantee. Hey man, instead of, $5K up front, why don't we do 2,500 and then 2,500 after we reach Y result, right? So logistics, we can mostly pre-handle or handle with the call. And the last part is education, right? If they don't understand your product, that is going to come down to your ad creative and your funnel, right? You can't be on a sales call explaining to them how AI and ChatGPT works, right? They need to have that education done beforehand, right? So in the ad creative, they need to understand already what's going on. And in the funnel, maybe they watch a VSL or more about what you do and what exactly that is your offer, so that they don't come into the call, a sales call, completely blind, right? Because then the energy that you're going to have to take to educate them might prevent you from selling them once the solution. I mean, you might get like objections like, hey, I need to think about it, blah, 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 right? And if you want to work with my team one-on-one, allow us to help you set up your offer on the front end and dial in your sales, your funnel, and your services, and help you scale your business to $10,000 per month or more in the next 90 days, book a call with us below to see if you're a good fit to work with us.